Hello, Matt. I've just been having a little think about something. I wanted to pose a question to you. So basically, what we're looking at here is cylinder head bolt. It's got a long shoulder to it, unthreaded from sort of there-ish to there. Fucking hell, this is not easy. And obviously, you've got your thread there. And this is a picture of the top of the bolt. Now, what I was thinking about, I took a load of cylinder head bolts out of my VFR while I was doing the valve lapping job, and one thing that was just made me feel really nervous initially, but I kind of realised it was all right after the first one. So what I'd do when trying to take one of these bolts out is I'd have sort of my fucking hell, think of the words. Tool. So I'd have my ratchet and socket on here, and I'd use a really long bar because it needed it. And so I'd start from, let's say, that kind of angle, and I'd get all the way around to kind of almost not quite 90 degrees, but certainly well over a sort of, certainly over an eighth of a turn, almost a quarter of a turn, this kind of angle. And the whole thing would just go without any sort of sign of cracking or anything, and you'd feel like you're about to strip the bolt, and then it'd go crack. And of course, it's just it's broken its seal down here, and then you just undo the bolt as you would normally, and it comes away and it's fine. But the thought that I had was what you're doing to the metal, because you're twisting it by, let's say it's a quarter of a turn for simplicity's sake, but it probably isn't that much, but you give the metal a twist by a quarter of a turn. What I'm assuming is that quarter of a turn, before the threads crack, that quarter of a turn is being taken up by the long shank. And of course, the play that you have between your socket, six-pointed socket, the play that you have there. Okay, like I say, it wasn't really a full quarter turn, it was definitely more than an eighth. And it was getting to that point where I'm thinking it must be fucking shearing now. And then you get a loud crack, which I presume is the seal or the thread finally giving way. Now that's got to send some sort of vibration up the shaft, surely. Now I'm wondering, I will reuse the bolts because I've not read anything that suggests I can't, but I'm wondering what sort of stresses the bolts go under in that kind of situation. And whether that's something that causes sort of, maybe stress fractures, or, what happens to the material? That's the question I'm asking. What happens to the material? Is it sturdy enough to deal with that? Is it designed to deal with that? Yeah. It's just, a ponderance. You don't have to answer. Because I've seen the one saying you're bored of doing the theory. But I'd be interested. Cheers, fella.